Welcome to Joe T. Robinson Stadium, where we are in the next matchup of this state playoff tournament weekend. And we have the Prairie Grove Lady Tigers against the Stuttgart Lady Ricebirds. This is the last girls' game of the day, and it has been a fun one. Some blowouts, though, throughout this first 4A day. In the girls' division, Dardanelle beat Warren 4-0. Robinson will be playing Dardanelle as they beat Hope 7-0. Hamburg fell today against Gentry 5-1, and they will be awaiting Brooklyn as they beat Bauxite 7-1. Harding Academy girls destroyed Mina 11-0 as they will be playing Shiloh Christian, who won today against Star City 7-0. This one will be here at Robinson. They will be playing, the winner of this game will be playing the winner of DeQueen and Hamburg. Or not Hamburg, excuse me. Not Hamburg, sorry. Heber Springs, excuse me.
Definitely a reoccurring theme here on the girls' side of the brackets. A lot of blowouts. A lot of one-sided games, but that can only bring a lot more excitement for tomorrow. A lot of really good teams going head-to-head tomorrow. Yes. It's going to be really going to be awesome to see what goes down tomorrow.
Yes, and I agree with that. This is a weekend that feels like, all right, we're getting the good teams going, we're getting them revved up, and then tomorrow we're going to really see some good soccer.
Oh, yeah.
Every day, though, every game that you survive here in the playoffs, it gets one game harder.
Absolutely.
Whether it's the team or whether it's the weather. Luckily, here this afternoon here at Robinson Stadium, we have been blessed with no rain, and that has been a true blessing as the first few games we had lightning delays, we had rain, but it has been a fun day here at Robinson as we've seen some really good soccer.
About a minute away from kickoff here.
Some scores from around the state outside of the 4A for the boys bracket. Green Forest win today 7-0. Oh, and my score update thing loading in. Mountain View won today against Danville 4-0. CAC won today 5-1. Subiaco Academy won today 3-1. Harmony Grove fell today 10-0. Episcopal falls today 4-2, and the other two games, Conway Christian and Maumelle Charter, have yet to kick off. They have not kicked off yet. That is for the boys bracket. For the 5A boys, PA knocks off Benton 3-0. Van Buren beats Greene County Tech 6-0. Lakeside beat Maumelle 4-0. Valley View has not kicked off yet. Searcy has not kicked off yet. Hot Springs and Valonia were in a absolute shootout, 4-3. Russellville has not played yet against Batesville, and Lower Christian has not played yet against Lakeside. Or Lake Hamilton, Lake Hamilton. In the 6A, Rogers beat Southwest 2-0. Very low-scoring game there. That's a surprise. Bryant fell today 1-0 against Hamburg. That one's a surprise to me. We have yet to get the scores of Brooklyn and Nashville for the 4A boys, and we have yet to get Berryville and Star City for the 3 o'clock boys game as well. We'll have 2 more boys game, and following this one will be Hamburg and Farmington on the Robinson Sports Network, as we are set to kick off here between Stuttgart and Prairie Grove. Lady Tigers with the ball now, moving in the midfield. Stuttgart wins it, sends it up to their forward.
Just a bit too far in front there for her.
Yes. And we apologize to the Prairie Grove and Stuttgart families as we do not have a roster up here. So we once again, as the Harding Academy and Hope game, will have to go based off of numbers. But Prairie Grove with an opportunity early, they send it in and it's picked up by the goalie. Good early opportunity for the Tigers. Sent
ball
high
in
in there. Stuttgart finds it. Battle
Looks to
for it.
switch the field, but can't.
Sent into the midfield. Lost possession. Prairie Grove with it now. A lot of good movement by Prairie Grove, and not so much movement, though, by Stuttgart early on. It looks like they're really trying to just play their position.
An option on the outside is there.
Takes the shot right to the Stuttgart defender's face.
Picked up by the goalie.
Well, if you're not going to be able to stop them right there at the jump, make sure you get your body in front. A good play by the Stuttgart defender. Stuttgart sends it up. They lose possession. Prairie Grove with it now. Sends it back in. They lose possession. Sends it up. Deflected off their body. Moving in the midfield. Takes the shot. And it goes out of bounds. And that will be a goal kick for the Ricebirds.
Third consecutive goal kick for the Ricebirds. Tell the Lady Tigers are in an attacking mood.
Yes,
to
they
start this
definitely
game.
have all the momentum right now. But one
By the
thing
Lady
we
Ricebirds.
sends it up. Trying to clear it out of there. Then they do. Stuttgart, oh. This wing's
Looking
got some
for-
wheels right now. Trying to use the wheels again, but this one's deflected out, and that will be a Ricebird throw-in. Number 5 there's got some wheels on the edge.
Looking to get in.
Deflected
There's a corner.
out.
First corner of the game.
First corner of the
Nope.
game for, or no,
Oh,
it's,
nope.
yeah,
Yep.
overturned.
Initially right.
Corner kick for Stuttgart. Early opportunity now for the Ricebirds.
You can see they're playing a very deep defensive back three as they're all the way behind on the 25-yard line.
Stuttgart trying to get it in there, but they will not let them. Pass it right to a Tiger who's going to clear it out. Throws it in long, and it's going to find its way to a Tiger, headed to a teammate. Keeps her balance, sends it, and it's just deflected off. Throw in for the Tigers. Prairie Grove with an opportunity now, but it's not going to happen this time. Stuttgart's keeper comes up to get the save. Kicks it high in the air. Prairie Grove right there waiting for it, but it's deflected to Stuttgart. Now deflected out of bounds for a Tiger throw-in. Opportunity here for Prairie Grove on the other side of the field for a corner kick of their own. Kick short, sends it in, deflected away. Takes a shot. Loose ball, and it's a goal! Lady Tigers find the ball and put it in the back of the net.
Off the deflection there.
And the early 1-0 lead for the Tigers.
Loose ball in the 18. You can always get a shot on that.
Yes, and we saw that twice in the game previous. 2 crucial goals, and that may be a crucial one right there, as it is 1-0.
Lady Ricebirds kick the ball off again. Immediately intercepted back by the Lady Tigers. One back again by the Ricebirds.
Clears it out of there. Prairie Grove finds it. They send it up now. Dribbled out of bounds, and that would be a Stuttgart throw-in.
Great
Opportunity
move
here.
Great move.
Takes a touch outside. Can they get there? No, they cannot. The defense right now for Stuttgart looks like they are really playing back, trying not to give up another goal here. That can be an effective way to play defense, but at the same time, you're leaving a lot of space there for the midfield. Tigers drop it back, take a shot. It's going to be an offside call, though. And no, they'll wave him down because the keeper's got the ball, so they'll play the advantage for the keeper. Sends it long, and it's right to a Tiger, but it's deflected off. Ball bouncing around right now. Tigers regain possession. Deflected off a Ricebird, and that will be a Tiger throw. Ball deflected around, tipped away. Keeper can't
Loose
get the ball. Deflects it away again. Good save there. Back into the middle. Stuttgart trying to clear it out. Tigers with an opportunity. And it goes out, and that will be a goal kick. Missed opportunity there for the Tigers. That was a great save, though. On the ground, made a heck of a save there by the Stuttgart keeper. Short kick there. Deflected out by a Tiger, and it looks like it will be a Stuttgart throw. Well, if you're just joining us, welcome to Robinson Sports Network. We have covered every game here at Robinson Stadium, starting with the boys and girls soccer teams here at Joe T. Robinson. And it's been a great day. Been a great day of soccer. This is the last of the girls' game. This is the last of the girls' game here at Robinson for today. We'll have one more game with Farmington and Hamburg right after this game. But tomorrow morning at 10 a.m., the Joe T. Robinson Lady Senators will be playing against the Dardanelle Lady Sand Lizards. Once again, that is at 10 a.m., and the boys will be following at noon. They'll be playing Clarksville. So tune in tomorrow at 10 a.m. and noon for a chance to the semifinals. Looks like two players down. A big collision there. We do hope that the keeper and the forward for Prairie Grove and the keeper from Stuttgart are going to be okay. They're still getting looked at right now. Tough situation there.
Breaking the action, few score updates. In 3A girls, Lifeway Christian 4, Maumelle Charter 0. 3A girls, Episcopal 6, Thaden 0. Earlier today, Danville 4, St. Joe 1. Also in 3A girls, Riverview 7, Harmony Grove 0, Green Forest 6, Baptist Prep 0. A big hand to our athletes. Other scores in 4A girls, Dardanelle 4, Warren 0, Robinson 7, Hope 0, Gentry 5, Hamburg 1, Brooklyn 7.
A scoring update for the fans here. Brooklyn and Nashville boys are tied 2-2, as is, if this is correct, the scoreboardlive.com is correct. It is a 2-2 game, so it looks like that one will be going to an overtime. So that is a huge deal in the boys' tournament. Here in the girls' tournament, games have been one-sided, to say the least. 4-0, 7-0, 5-1, 7-1, 11-0, 7-0. So, as stated earlier in the broadcast, this may be a situation where we're going to see some really good soccer tomorrow and Saturday. So it'll be a lot of fun, and we will cover every game here in Robinson Stadium. We will cover most of the quarterfinal matches, and then we will cover all of the matches in the semifinals on Saturday. So tune in here at Robinson Sports Network, and we appreciate having y'all. Tapped out by Stuttgart. That will be a Tigers throw, as it is 1-0 here. Sent in. Tigers find the ball again, but lose it to Stuttgart. Deflected around, cleared out by Stuttgart. There goes number 15. Number 15 already showed she's got some wheels. She's the one that got them, got Stuttgart in a goal-scoring opportunity with the corner. Deflected out, though, by number 5. And it'll be a Tigers throw. Sends it long, and here's an opportunity for the Tigers. Stuttgart's still playing with that deep 3 defensive line. Really trying to think defense here rather than offense here. Well, that can be an effective strategy and really protect the goal. That also leaves you very vulnerable in the midfield. Prairie Grove moving the ball around. Move it to the midfield. They find the forward, who's got space. Deflected away by Stuttgart. Sent back in for the Tigers. Ball in the air. Keeper gets it. Prairie Grove moving the ball very, very well in this early part of the first half. Deflected off Stuttgart's defense and cleared out. Right now, it's pretty obvious that Prairie Grove right now has the upper hand on them. But things can change real quick, as it does right here. Opportunity. Oh. Stuttgart on a counterattack, but loses possession. But give it right back to Stuttgart.
Looking for a wide option, maybe.
She's taking it herself. Oh, and a poor pass, though, and then lose possession. Now Prairie Grove with the opportunity here. There's the space, though, we're talking about in the midfield. You're making your midfielders run a long distance, and that can tire them out real quick, and that can get out of hand really fast if you are a Stuttgart player. You can already see some of the body language from some of the midfielders getting a little tired out there. Sent downfield, and the keeper is going to make the play. Kicks it long, and it finds its way to a Tiger, but is unable to make the play. Stuttgart's got it, trying to get something going. Still with possession, trying to create something, and it looks like it's going to be a Tigers throw. Sent down line. Pass to the midfield. Deflects off a defender. Pass back forward. Now down line. Trying to create a crossing opportunity. Passes back in. Moving the ball around. Takes the shot. And there it goes. What a goal. Turn and fire, will you?
Turn and finish. That was an astonishing goal.
That was an astonishing goal. Near post 2, slipped it in through the keeper, and that makes it a 2-0 ball game here at Robinson Stadium. Prairie Grove up on Stuttgart. Big finish there, and that can create a lot of momentum for your Tigers. For Stuttgart, quite the opposite. If you're Stuttgart, you got to find a way to shake it off. Finish these last 26 minutes off strong. They send it long, and it's going to roll out of bounds and be a Tigers throw. Not what you want to do. You want to make sure that you keep possession of the ball, move the ball around, and not give them an opportunity here. Sends it long. Stuttgart booting it downfield, and it will go out of bounds once again for a Prairie Grove throw-in. She's got ladies open down in the middle, but we'll throw it deep. Stuttgart with possession. She's got the whole other side of the field wide open. Nobody's over there, though. Got to take advantage of the space that you have. Prairie Grove with another opportunity here, maybe to get 3. Oh, and just missed it. A good pass, just missed by the Tigers forward, and it will go out for a Stuttgart throw-in, but this is a situation you want to pressure them in.
Prairie Grove's going to look to lock in the Lady Ricebirds right here.
Big opportunity once again, though, for the Tigers. Deflects the wrong way.
It's exactly why you pressure in those situations.
Yes, you force them down
deep
there.
Into your own corner.
Kicked out by the Tigers, and it will be a Ricebirds throw. Not too many opportunities right now for the Ricebirds. They're still trying to find their way through this Tigers defense. Right now, though, it has been all the midfield for the Tigers controlling this ball game. Ricebirds with an opportunity here as they get the ball out in space. Dribbling downfield. Sends it long. Number 5. Not able to make the play. The defense too strong. Throw in for the Ricebirds. There's an opportunity, though. Throws down line. Number 5 gets... That's a foul. That's a foul against the Tigers as it was coming in too strong from the behind. So now it will be a free kick for the Ricebirds. An opportunity maybe. Prairie Grove definitely got ladies back. And I know we can't see the whole field right now, but from what we're sitting, the defense for Stuttgart is staying back here at the 25-yard line, and the midfield is holding a line right on your screen at the 35-yard line. They're not really playing very aggressive. They're playing more levels rather than just working into the space. Another throw in for the Ricebirds. You want to move them up. There's a whole middle of the field here that is not being covered. Creates a very good opportunity for a counterattack if you're a Prairie Grove Tiger. Takes it downfield. Here's the counterattack. Tigers on the move. Takes it down line. Great move. And now they got an opportunity. Deflected, and it will be out for a goal kick. Goal kick here for the Ricebirds. Kick it down through the middle of the field. Tigers pick it up. Loose possession, though. Ricebirds kick it downfield. Now Ricebirds gain back control, trying to get something going, but it will be deflected out. Ricebirds throw. Once again, the middle of the field, though, is wide open right now for Prairie Grove. Stuttgart just not filling the space very well, and I think that is one of the reasons why they are down 2-0. They're just tiring out their ladies too much. Substitution in the game for the Prairie Grove. "20 minutes played here, and it's a 2-0 ball game here in Joe T. Robinson Stadium in the first round of the 4A Arkansas State Playoff. Headed down line, trying to get the ball, and it is a handball against the Ricebirds, so it will be a Tigers free kick. Perhaps an opportunity here to get something going and get 3 on the board. Deflected out. Good play there. Poor clearance there, and now the Ricebirds with an opportunity. Send it long. It's a foot race. Knocked out by the Tigers. Prairie Grove sends it in. Got a lady there, but it deflects off of her, and it's cleared out. Big clearance there by the Ricebirds. Tigers play it back. Try to send it long, but it's deflected off a Ricebird. Try to pass it over to a teammate. Goes too far, but if teammates may be able to save it, no. It will be a Ricebird throw, I believe. No, no, not. It deflected off of a Prairie Grove Tiger or a Stuttgart Ricebird. Then apparently, Stuttgart with the throw now. Down the sideline, sent in, cleared out. Prairie Grove with a shot. It's going to be a short one, and it will be saved. Sent long. 50-50 ball. Still fighting for it. Stuttgart sends it up. Tigers send it up. And Stuttgart kicks it out of bounds. Prairie Grove with the substitution here. Tigers with the chance here. Trying to find a shot. Takes one, and it's wide. Goal kick for the Ricebirds in this 2-0 match with 16:20 left on the clock in the first half of your first round 4A state playoffs. A reminder for everybody watching that Joe T. Robinson Lady Senators will be playing against the Dardanelle Land Lizards tomorrow at 10 a.m. here on Robinson Sports Network here in Robinson Stadium. Very big matchup for your Lady Senators. And following that game, the Robinson Senator boys team will be playing against Clarksville at noon here on the Robinson Sports Network here in Robinson Stadium. And we will have one game following this Prairie Grove and Stuttgart game between the Hamburg boys team and the Farmington boys team. That is going to be our finale for the day in this first round of the Arkansas State playoffs. The quarterfinals will be tomorrow, and the semifinals will all be on the Robinson Sports Network. $15 to go in this first half. Prairie Grove has dominated the time of possession. They got an opportunity here. Pass out wide. Trying to find the opportunity. Puts it in, and it's offsides, but the keeper got there first. Sends it long. 50-50 play. And that will be a Stuttgart free kick. Foul against the Prairie Grove Tigers. And can I just say while I have the opportunity, hats off to all of our Robinson facilities here and faculty. They have done an outstanding job of handling today and all of the responsibilities and all of the duties that we all have here of controlling the crowds, parking, of concession stand, of everybody in here has done an amazing job, and hats off to them. And we thank everybody who has come to the tournament for being such great guests. So thank you so very much. Stuttgart here with the throw in. Throws it in and just misses. They'll clear it out and once again be another throw in. Deflected out, Stuttgart throw in. I have to say, as much of a dominating performance this has been so far for Prairie Grove as far as the time of possession and everything, things can change really quick if Stuttgart can find a way to punch it in right here. Trying to find something going. On the sideline, they keep it in. Prairie Grove clears it out. Can they get there? No, and here we go. Here's the counterattack. Prairie Grove, 2-on-3. Great play by the outside back, number 21. Prairie Grove got it in the middle. They'll send it outside. Moving the ball in the midfield. Finds its way to their mid. Cleared out by Stuttgart. Stuttgart sends it across the field, and it's a miss, and that will be a Prairie Grove throw-in. Sends it up, and the goalkeeper is going to step up and get that one. Punts it high and away. Prairie Grove has been, once again, just dominating the time of possession and control of the midfield right now in this game. And that has truly been the difference in this, and that's why they have the 2 goals. Headed straight up. Tigers regain possession. Can they find an outlet? Poked away and taken away. But intercepted by Prairie Grove. A lot of turnovers right now. A lot of just simple mistakes right now by both teams. Throw in long. Deflects off a Stuttgart defender. A grab and a pull, but this is an aggressive and physical game right there. Number 1 gets it to the outside. Sends it up. 1 now got it. Oh, it's stolen away, though. Sent up and a miss, and now it's the foot race. Can she get there? No, she cannot. It is going to be a Stuttgart throw. As they, I believe, have a sub, but they will not get it in at this time. Sent up and cleared out. Has a shot, takes it. And did it deflect off? Yes, it did. It's a corner kick for the Tigers. Goal kick for Stuttgart. With 9:15 left to play in this first half in a 2-0 ball game. Sent upfield. Prairie Grove, can they save it? No, they cannot. Stuttgart throw in. 9 minutes to play here in the final first round game of the 4A girls state playoffs.
Great 1-2 play. Open goal. Great save.
Great save there by the Stuttgart keeper to keep it a 2-0 ball game at the moment. Sends it up. Right now, a bit back and forth. Tigers lose possession. Stuttgart with the ball. And they kick it out of bounds.
Turn.
Stuttgart with a chance. It deflects off the Stuttgart defender, but they shoot it again, and it will be an easy one for the goalkeeper. May have been a handball there, but the ref did not see it. Play will resume. Bounces off the forward's head. They will play the throw in. Tell you what else is actually a lot of fun about the state playoffs that we haven't talked about is just all the teams coming from different places around the state, as Prairie Grove takes a shot just wide there. But, you think Shiloh Christian, Prairie Grove, all these teams from up north and some of the teams from down south, like this is a really cool event to have them all down here in one area, ready to play some great soccer, and really a lot of fun to watch and a lot of fun to be able to host them. As it will go out for a Ricebird throw. Hang on. 30 seconds left in this first half in the 2-0 ball game, but Prairie Grove has an opportunity here. Can she get around the defense? No, she cannot. Big collision there. As he will stop the clock to check on the injured player. An update for you. Brooklyn knocks off Nashville in PKs, and they will play Berryville as they won 4-0. That will be the second of our boys game here at Joe T. Robinson. When we come back from halftime, we will discuss our games that will be featured here on the Robinson Sports Network, and we will discuss the future matchups that we will see tomorrow for the 4A boys and the 4A girls state playoffs in the quarterfinals. And that will do it for the first half. It's halftime, and Prairie Grove leads it 2-0.
One of the many things I love about working at PCSSD is the colleagues that I work with.
One of the things that I love about working for this district is being seen.
I don't have to know everything, and if I need to have somebody to collaborate with, I can always reach out to somebody, and I know I'll be able to help.
I truly feel that the district cherishes me, and that inspires me to be the best educator I can be.
The reason why I love PCSSD is because we have Avid. We use Avid to add value to our students' lives and to create opportunities post-high school.
I love working in PCSSD because it truly feels like a family that cares. Our diversity of the population is amazing. My colleagues are true professionals, and the administration has always had my back when I ask for help. This place rocks.
I love working for Pulaski County Special School District because of how well everyone works together to ensure that our students grow and thrive.
What I love most about teaching is empowering students to believe in themselves. They have incredible creativity, and I like drawing that out and helping them to see what they already possess. And don't forget, la vida es mejor con dos idiomas.
Just a few pregame reminders. T-shirts are on sale, $20 each, located by the concession stand. Concession stand is open. Hamburgers, cheeseburgers, hot dogs, nachos, popcorn, all your favorite chips and drinks. Located west corner of the stadium. Since we have a couple more, or one more game this evening, we're encouraging all fans to look around your area. Pick up your trash, find the nearest trash receptacle so we can keep our stadium clean, not only for tonight's game, but also for tomorrow as well. If you can help us out, that'd be fantastic. also your chance to be the referee. We're going to give you a situation, and you get to see if you can apply the correct rule and make the right call. Here is today's you be the referee situation. During the game, a player refuses to be substituted and won't come off the field. You be the referee. Do you allow play to continue, or do you stop the game and caution the player? Again, the situation is a player refuses to be substituted and won't come off the field. You be the referee. Do you allow play to continue, or do you stop the game and caution the player? Your answer in just a minute.
I checked a couple of them, and they're all no video available.
If you said play should continue, you are correct. A soccer player can refuse to be substituted. Soccer rules don't require a player to leave the field simply because a coach decides they want to substitute him. However, you probably don't need me to point out that if a player declines to leave the field or play, you probably won't be in your coach's good book. So that's your today's halftime you be the referee. That was your chance to make the right call. Back in just a few minutes.
Looks like halftime.
What I love most about PCSSD would be the people in our district work really hard for students. Their commitment is unmatched, and I love going in and out of school seeing the work that's being done.
I love working in PCSSD because of our district's commitment to equity, excellence, and diversity for students and staff. It's a great place to be seen for who you are.
My favorite thing about teaching for PCSSD is starting our day with a read aloud. I love being able to build foundational skills, introduce new vocabulary, and provide a model of fluent, expressive reading.
One of the many things that I love about working in PCSSD is seeing the passion our staff has for ensuring our students' success in the classroom and in life. We all come from different backgrounds, but we're here for the same purpose. I couldn't ask for a more fulfilling career.
And welcome back to Joe T. Robinson Stadium, where the second half is about to kick off with 25 seconds left on the clock, remaining in halftime here. So we get set for the second half, and it has been while the score may not indicate, it has been a one-sided ball game with Prairie Grove dominating time of possession over the Ricebirds, and it is a 2-0 ball game as the Tigers were able to find the back of the net 2 times very early on. It'll be interesting to see how the second half plays out. Tune in with us after this second half as we will have the last game of the first round of the Arkansas 2023 4A state playoffs with Farmington and Hamburg. And we are underway here in the second half. A long ball by the Tigers. Now we'll go out of bounds for the Ricebird throw. Biggest keys to victory right now I've got for Stuttgart is step up into space. Take advantage of when you have the ball on your offensive half and move bodies around. Right now they're playing very much their own area, and I think that's what's been hurting this Ricebird defense and offense is that they have been almost one-dimensional. They've been sticking back on their defense, and when the Tigers get the counterattack, they can't do anything about it because they stay in certain areas. And I understand that to a point, but you got to move up a little bit and close down that space. Tigers, on the other hand, they got to keep doing what they're doing, moving the ball, possess the ball, and limit their turnovers. Right now, I do believe that if they did that and took more chances, more shots on net, this game could be a very different ball game. Once again, for those who are just joining us, it is a 2-0 ball game as we are entering the second half. I am Hunter Escola, and with me, as always, is Brock Ballard.
How we doing?
It's a great day for soccer, ladies and gentlemen. It's been a fun one so far, but a lot of blowouts in the first round of the girls' 4A state playoffs. But as we discussed earlier in the first half, we really think that's going to flip a switch tomorrow and definitely on Saturday, is we will see a lot more intense matchups in the girls' playoffs. Boys, on the other hand, has been very interesting. I mean, just today here in Robinson Stadium, the Robinson Senators soccer team came away with a 2-0 victory. And just minutes ago, the Harding Academy Wildcats was able to knock off Hope in a very, very much intense ball game in a 3-2 victory. Then moments later in Bauxite, I believe, Brooklyn was able to knock off Nashville in overtime and PKs, which was a very exciting game, I am sure. This one here is a 2-0 ball game, and let's look ahead to our matchups tomorrow that we will cover. Very first one is going to be Robinson and Dardanelle. And Brock, what are your thoughts on that game?
Gonna be a good one, Hunter. Gonna have a lot of home student crowds coming out for that one. It's a Friday. And we are hosting, so the students are allowed to come out to that one. So I'm expecting to see a lot of students in the crowd. Going to be pretty loud. Going to be a very competitive game.
Yeah, and with every game, I mean, it gets a lot more intense, as we said. So it's going to be a fun one. I'm hoping that we get a good crowd out here, and that's going to be a 1 seed versus a 2 seed. So that's going to be a really interesting game. And I think as long as the Lady Senators can continue what they're doing and possess the ball, move the ball around, and play as they have been these last 2 games, they're going to be tough to beat.
Oh yeah, both teams are coming off emphatic wins in the first round.
Oh yes, and the winner of that game will go on against Brooklyn and remind me who this again? Gentry and Brooklyn, as they will be playing in a box site at the same time. The winner will play in the semifinals. And after that, the other game we will have here at Robinson for the 4A girls, I actually think is going to be maybe not a nail biter, but it should be a very competitive ball game between Harding Academy and Shiloh Christian. So thoughts on that game, Brock?
We did watch Harding Academy play, and they absolutely dominated the ball and possession. They did win 11-0, and that's one we got the pleasure of watching today. And that is a very good team.
Very good. Crazy stat for you is that PA, as always, is known to be very good in athletics. And in girls soccer, they have been undefeated for a long time, lost very few games in these last few years. But what's crazy to me is that Harding is the one that beat them this year.
Really?
Really. So, I mean, and it was not a close game, apparently. What I was told, it was a 3-1 or a 3-2 game with a late goal at the end by PA. So it's going to be interesting to see how that game plays out. Definitely going to be some interesting soccer tomorrow. For the boys bracket, our first game will be following the girls' game against Dardanelle. The Robinson boys will be playing against Clarksville, and Brock will be calling that one. So what are you looking forward to with that matchup, Brock?
Looking to see our Robinson Senators compete. This is a stage in the tournament that we have only reached 3 times in our program's history. So this group of guys are gonna be hungry. They're gonna come out, hopefully have a lot of fun, and come out and win this game together.
Yes, and that's the big thing. That was one of the cool things about calling their game earlier is you got to see the chemistry between the teammates. With every celebration, they always came over to their guys and their bench and celebrate with the whole team. It's a really cool thing to see.
Part of all those goals today were Alexis Gabriel, and he played the ball in very well, dished it out, played through balls, did everything the Senators needed to do for him today.
Yeah, and those 2 goals proved obviously to be the difference maker, but just one thing after the other, they played together, they played hard, and they were able to hang on to the 2-0 win, and that's the big thing in soccer. You can win or in the playoffs, just period. Doesn't matter what sport you're talking about, but as long as you can get the W, that's all that matters. 1-0, 8-0, the W is a W, and it looks like Prairie Grove's trying to get it here, and they clear it out. Stuttgart clears it out. But yeah, a win is a win, and it doesn't matter if it's 1-0 or 11-0. So anything can happen here in the state playoffs, as we have seen over the years. The last game for our quarterfinal Friday here on Robinson football field in the football stadium is Brooklyn and Berryville. So I have not had much knowledge of Berryville for their soccer team, but I know Brooklyn, and Brooklyn's going to be a tough one. So it's going to be an intense game, and from here, it's any team can go to the championship. Just which one's going to have the key plays, which one's going to make the big plays to win. As there is 32 minutes left in this second half between the Tigers and the Ricebirds, and that back line, that's one through again, but they clear it out. Once again, we thank you for joining us here on the Robinson Sports Network, as we'll be bringing you all the action for the first round of the playoffs today and the quarterfinals tomorrow, and then all of the semifinal games. Yes, all of the semifinal games on Saturday, as it is going to be a fun weekend of Arkansas State Soccer. High ball in the midfield. Battling for it and is won by the Tigers. Be a throw in for the Tigers. A score update for you from around the state. Cabot knocked off Southside today 1-0, and they'll move on to the next round of the playoffs to play against the winner of Springdale and Central today at 4 p.m. So that score should be coming in any minute now, but we will get that to you as soon as we hear. Stuttgart trying to get back into this game right now. Prairie Grove does a good job of getting their defense back and making sure they lock it down back there, and then they move their forwards and their midfield up to create attacking opportunities. As Stuttgart does a really good job of countering that. So for those of you just joining us, it is a 2-0 ball game between Prairie Grove and Stuttgart for the girls bracket. This is the final match of the day for the girls in the first round of the 4A state playoffs. Tomorrow we will have the girls bracket. Dardanelle and Robinson will be the first game here at Robinson. Gentry and Brooklyn will be the first game at Bauxite. That is where the next location will be for that game. Will be Gentry and Brooklyn in Bauxite. They will play at 10 o'clock as well. And then following the boys' game, Harding Academy will play Shiloh Christian here at Robinson at 2 p.m. The girls' game for Robinson and Dardanelle will be at 10 a.m. So very good matchups in the second round and the quarterfinals of the girls' bracket. For the matchups right now for the boys, it will be Clarksville and Robinson playing at noon here on the Robinson Sports Network and at the Robinson football field. Dardanelle and Harding Academy will be playing in Bauxite this time. They will not be playing here on the Sports Network or at the Robinson Stadium. They'll be playing at Bauxite, and the winner of that game will play against the winner of Robinson and Clarksville for the semifinals and a trip to Central Arkansas for the state championship. On the other side of the bracket, Brooklyn and Perryville will be playing here. That will be the last game of the day at 4 p.m. on Friday for the boys' quarterfinal. The winner of that game will be going on to the semifinal to play against the winner of the Hamburg-Farmington game and the winner of, and I got to pull it up here, of the Queen and Lisa Academy. So some good games coming up on this Friday, starting with Robinson at 10 a.m. for the girls and the Robinson boys at noon here on the Robinson Sports Network and at Robinson Stadium. Difference still in this game is just that the tactical advantage that Prairie Grove is playing with right now, moving their forwards up, moving their midfielders up, moving that defense up, moving as one unit back into the defensive half, back into the offensive half. Right now, Stuttgart being stuck in one position is costing them. The 2 goals that they gave up was because of numbers, and that's the difference right now in the ball game. An opportunity here for the Tigers, and it falls away, but it will be a corner kick for the Tigers. Ricebirds cannot allow this goal to get in. They got to keep this game 2 right now and find a way to sneak one in here in the next 25 minutes. They need to get 2 in the next 25 minutes, but big opportunity here. With the way that this game is going, I definitely feel like they can get this one in. This may close it. Bouncing around in the midfield. Trying to clear it out, and they do. Prairie Grove needs to send it back in. They send it out wide, trying to create an opportunity here. Passes inside. Ball's deflected. Cleared out. No, deflected off a Stuttgart defender. Kicked around in the midfield and sent in. Stuttgart clears it out. Stuttgart trying to clear it out of there. Prairie Grove, can they win it back? They do. Tigers on the attack now. Cleared out by the Ricebirds. One back by the Tigers trying to get it. And it will be a foul against Prairie Grove. Ricebirds will have a free kick from roughly the 20-yard line here. I'm joined now by one of the Robinson soccer boys, Titus. How are you doing, man?
Good. How are you?
Doing good. It's an exciting day for soccer out here at Robinson High School.
Yes, sir.
This is once again, this is the last game of the girls' first round of the state playoffs. Prairie Grove and Stuttgart in a 2-0 battle. So how'd the game today feel?
Felt pretty good. I got a couple of playing time, It was my first game back since my injury, so, yeah.
Well, I know everybody else in the stands, just like on the down there on the team, was very excited to have you back out there. And I know those minutes made a very big impact on the game.
Yes,
2-0 ball game. That's a good one.
Mm-hmm.
But I know that's got to build some confidence in that locker room.
Yes, sir.
Any win in the playoffs is a win. It doesn't matter if you get 1 or 8-0 or PKs. A win is a win in the playoffs, and I know you guys are just excited to keep moving forward, and you are going to keep the same goal tomorrow.
Yes, sir. Clarksville is going to be a good game tomorrow, but I think we got it. We just lock in, do what we do.
Tigers now on the attack, and Ricebirds keeper gets there. Not a lot of opportunities to shoot the ball right now for either team. However, Tigers have made good on the two shots that they have put on target.
Good chance right here.
Cleared out by the Ricebirds, and there will be a corner kick for the Tigers. Once again, I think this is an opportunity for them to put this game away if they can get it in here. But if you're the Ricebirds, you have got to start being more aggressive. It's 2-0, 21 minutes left in the game, left in the season if you cannot get 2 more. Big, important moment right here. Sent in. Easy catch for the keeper. Sent down the middle of the field by the Ricebird keep. Played in the midfield by the Tigers. Moving the ball around pretty nice, but it's deflected off the Ricebirds, and that'll be a throw-in. Opportunity here for the Tigers, but they lose possession of the ball. Cleared out by the Ricebirds. Can they win it back? No, the Ricebirds pick it up, clear it out. One back by the Tigers. Trying to gain some kind of possession here. Sent over to the side. Sent upfield and cleared out of there. Good clearance by the Ricebirds defense. Trying to clear it out. And that will be a Ricebirds throw. Over halfway through this second half, no change in the score. It's still 2-0, but Ricebirds have got to start being aggressive and got to start thinking, put one in the back of the net. Ball loose in the midfield. Possession gained by the Tigers. Sent to the Ricebirds and sent back to the Tigers. Sent upfield down the line. Sent upfield. Plenty green grass there. 4 guys to beat. Or excuse me, ladies to beat. Passed out wide. Opportunity here. Passes it in. Deflected out. And it's a throw-in for the Ricebirds here. Big moment here for the Ricebirds. They got to get in one. Under 18 minutes to play here in the ball game. Ricebirds with an opportunity. Tigers defense is stacked in deep. Loose ball, deflected around. Checked upfield by the Ricebirds. Lost by the Ricebirds. Tigers with it now on the counterattack. And deflected out by the Ricebirds. Tigers throw in. Pass down line by the Tigers. Can they regain possession? They lose it. Now it's gained back.
I know.
Foul called against the Tigers, and it will be a Ricebirds kick. Well, thankfully, the sun has finally come out today, as it has been cloudy and rainy all day today. But finally, the sun is out here for the last game of the girls' first round state playoffs, as the Tigers get the ball. Trying to find a pass down line. Sends it that way right into the bench. Ricebirds throw. Looking for any option. Loses possession in the midfield. Sent down line right in the middle. Ricebirds clear it out. Tigers defense now with an opportunity. They send it upfield. Can they save it? No, they cannot. Ricebirds throw. With everything going on, it is still important to note it is a 2-0 ball game. There's still plenty that can happen here. Knocked out by the Tigers, and it will be a Ricebirds throw. All it takes is one simple shot, one easy shot, one lucky shot, whatever you want, one lucky bounce. And this game could be a 2-1 game. Sent upfield by the Tigers. Midfield's packed with a bunch of Ricebirds. Sent back to him. Finds his way to a forward who sends it downfield. Cleared out by the Tigers. Ricebirds, good hustle, and they're able to beat the ball or beat them to there. Sent downfield into a lot of green grass, but it's sent back by the Ricebirds. A lot of back and forth action right now. They're trying to find a way to keep possession. A lot of green grass to take advantage of. They're going to try to, and it's just stopped by Stuttgart. Sent down line. Pinball right back at you, and it will go out for a Tigers throw. Big throw here for the Tigers. Throw it down line. And I'll welcome back Brock Ballard back with me. Say hi, Brock.
How's it going, folks?
Our guest announcer had to take off, help out with the tournament, and we thank him for his time being up here. Corner here for the Tigers. They're sending it down line. Stayed onside. Sends it in, and that is a goal. Great shot and a great play design there by the Tigers. And that one, I'll be honest, may have put this one in the books, folks.
Great setup off the corner there. Has a shot just outside of the 18, just inside of the 18.
It's a massive shot there from the Tigers. They may have just sent themselves to the quarterfinals of this 4A state playoffs. Now, big thing is, and let me ask you this, do you think you take your starters out now? 13 minutes left, 3-0. You think you take more of your, maybe not all of them, but definitely your important players?
I would think so. With this late stage in the game and the lack of creative offensive chances from the Ricebirds, I would think it's time to let your priority players rest.
Yes, especially in a 3-day tournament, because that's something that a lot of people, who may not understand how state playoffs here for soccer works, they're going 3 days straight. The whole playoffs is 3 days. and then your state championship game is a week later. So this right here is where you win championships is these 3 games in these 3 days, I think. So you definitely want to take the chance to rest your players when you can, because they're going to have to play 3 games in 72 hours.
The last 10 minutes of the game are usually the most physically demanding as well. Maybe not in this case because of the scoreline.
Maybe after that, a big hit. But yes, I would 100% agree. And, when you think about it, come Saturday when we're commentating the games of the semifinals and you're trying to get yourself into that championship spot, I mean, you're going to need those players to have that, as you said, the last 10 minutes of the game when they're physically, mentally exhausted. You're going to need them to be at as much close to their peak performance as you possibly can. And more rest and recovery you get, the better I think they're going to be. Substitution by the Tigers. For those of you just joining us, it is a 3-0 ball game. The Tigers over Stuttgart with 11 minutes left in this first round of state playoffs. Up next is Hamburg and Farmington. My man Brock will be the play-by-play announcer for that game, and it's going to be a fun one, ladies and gentlemen. If it's anything like the last 2 games we've had here for the boys, it's going to be a lot of fun. We had a 2-0 game, a thriller with Hope and Harding in a 3-2 game. So it's going to be a fun one. And once again, tomorrow we'll kick off with Robinson girls against Dardanelle girls at 10 a.m. 10 a.m. here on Robinson Sports Network for those of you not attending the game. And for those of you that are, it will be here at Robinson High School. Come out and support your Robinson Lady Senators as they have an opportunity to go on to the semifinals. And then following that, stick around for the Clarksville and Robinson boys game at noon. Same place, same network. As they also have an opportunity to go to the semifinals, which is very special to have 2 teams, boys and girls, make it to the semifinals. I don't know if that's ever actually been done here at Robinson, Brock. Both teams going to the semifinal?
Both teams going to the semifinals. No, that has not happened in our program's history.
Yeah, so that'd be very special, especially to host it. That would be even better. Good clearance by the keeper, who we have not seen very much of today.
No, he would not.
Under 10 minutes to go in this game as the Tigers strengthened their grip on this game with 3-0. With a few minutes ago with the goal that may have sealed the deal here in Robinson Stadium. Tigers trying to add another one. Bouncing around in there. Finds its way to a Tigers defender who sends it upfield. Trying to find something, but Stuttgart's doing a much better job of clogging up the middle. Prairie Grove's going to have to go outside. It'll be a Tigers throw with under 9 minutes to play here in the second half. I do have to say, I was very excited that we were able to host once again the 4A state playoffs here. It's a great campus, a lot of space out here. I mean, I'm watching Hamburg right now get warmed up on one end of the field, and Farmington's over there getting warmed up on the other. And both teams actually got the opportunity to warm up a little bit in the indoor and try and stay out of the rain, especially in the early games. That was really, really nice for all of the teams to be able to have that resource there and be able to use what a lot of our athletes get to use every day. So it was a really cool opportunity for everybody, and I'm glad we got to host it, and I hope we've been a great host, and I hope all of our guests have appreciated that and been great guests.
Penalty.
PK, and that is in the back of the net.
Fourth goal.
Fourth goal for Prairie Grove as they look to finish this one, and they will be playing again tomorrow. Yeah, I'm thankful we got the chance to come here and use our facilities here, and that the teams have gotten the chance to use our facilities, and we've been able to be a central part of Arkansas, and it's been a lot of fun, so I'm excited for the next 2 days. See real quick who the girls for Prairie Grove will be matched up against. So Prairie Grove's going to hang on to win this one, and they will play against the winner of DeQueen and Heber Springs. That game will not be here at Robinson, and that will not be on the Robinson Sports Network, as that will be played at Bauxite. The semifinals, though, for the teams that move on to the semifinals, all the semifinal games will be here on the Robinson Sports Network at the same times as the Friday schedule. 10 a.m., first game for the girls. Noon kickoff for the first game for the boys. 2 o'clock, final game for the girls, and then 4 o'clock for the final game of the boys. Free kick here for the Tigers. Ball gets through. Can she finish it? She does not. Great save by the keeper. Kind of helps when you kick it right at her. Ball sent down to the corner. Can she save it? No, it's a goal kick. With 6 minutes left to go in this one, stick around for the Hamburg-Farmington game, the last game of the day for this 4A state playoff. Stuttgart trying to get something going and try and get something on the board here before the game ends. Tough thing about these state playoffs is that once, if you can't get it done, this is it. A lot of senior seasons will end on this field right here, and that's a real tough thing. But exciting for those seniors and those underclassmen to get the W, especially in a hard-fought game like we saw last game with Harding and Hope. 20 seconds left here in the ball game, and Prairie Grove is going to hang on and win this one 4-0. Stick around. We will be back. We will end this live stream, and we will be back for Farmington and Hamburg in the final game of the day and the final game of the boys' first round state playoffs. Thank you for joining us. This has been a fun one, 4-0. I am Hunter Scola, my partner Brock Ballard. Thank you so much for sticking with us, and we will see you guys in the Farmington and Hamburg game, or tomorrow morning with Robinson of the girls Senators, Lady Senators playing the Dardanelle Sand Lizards tomorrow, 10 a.m. here on Robinson Sports Network.